What's that supposed to be?
It's my thing, is it?
Serves me right for asking.
Hey, great, didn't I? Bet you never want to see one like this before, have you, Morris?
What does it run on? Nutty slack?
No, I made it myself in the shed. It's for the quiz at the club. They always have one, you know, on quizzes on the radio and the telly and that. It's the sound effects, you know. Well, this is what they do, you see. If they give a right answer, you go... the bell. If they give a wrong one, you go... the sound, that, isn't it? And that means... the time's up, and when I do that, it's the end of the game. It's like in rugby league.
It's amazing.
Yeah, except I don't think we shall get to the end of the game, will we, Morris?
No, I think it'll blow up.
No, I don't mean that, Morris. I mean, before the end of the game, you know who's going to come in with his red book, isn't he?
Red book?
And he's going to sing, Selwyn Froggitt, concert secretary, civil engineer, and unsung hero. Da, 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 da. Hey, what are you getting all dressed up for, Morris?
I'm going out with Vera.
Is that what they told you to say?
That's what I'm doing.
Hey, you're doing it ever so well, you know. I mean, it can't be easy having to pretend all the time.
Oh, I always do my best.
Where's my mum?
Upstairs getting changed.
What's her excuse going to be?
She's going to your Auntie Noreen's.
Da, da, da. Hey, Mum, hey, you don't half look smart.
Yes, I'm going round to your Auntie Noreen's.
I'll believe you, Mum. Thousands wouldn't. Hey, what's your excuse?
Mind your own business.
Well, it is my business, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Your Auntie Noreen's having a...
What's the matter, Mum? Have you forgotten to remember what they told you to say?
She's having a foundation garment party. That woman from the slimline corsets is giving a demonstration.
Sounds good. I'll pop in and have a look myself.
Tell you summertime, Mum, I bet it's not until after 7:30.
7:45 it starts.
Well, don't these telly companies go to a lot of trouble, don't they? I mean, they've even got Auntie Noreen involved.
What's he talking about?
How long have you got? It's a bit complicated.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. Hey, I better get around the club anyway. That radio researcher fella, he'll arrive before I get there. Right. Off. Hey, when you come through the curtains, Mum, I don't mind if you cry, you know.
I don't want to cry. Why should I want to cry?
Well, look, our Selwyn's got it into his head that he's on This Is Your Life tonight.
Oh, well, we'd better switch on the telly. I don't want to...
Selwyn only thinks that. It's not really true.
Oh, but they do sometimes have common people on, don't they?
Oh, yes.
So if it was Selwyn...
But it's not our Selwyn.
No, I know, but if it was, they'd fly Uncle Albert back from New Zealand, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I suppose they would. Yeah.
Good. He owes me 5 shillings, does Uncle Albert?
Brandon was spitting feathers here.
We're not supposed to be open yet. There's another 30 seconds. My word, you are looking smart tonight, gentlemen.
Well, you've got to look smart when you're going in a quiz, especially when you're on the wireless.
Besides, you never know what might happen.
You never know when a famous Irishman might pop up from behind a bag of nuts. And say,
Selwyn Froggitt, this is your...
Fantastic, isn't it? Pint of cooking, please, Raymond, and a pint each for the lads. All ready for the big night? Hey, good of you to dress up for me.
Well, it's the least we can do.
and we always like to do the least for you, Selwyn.
I've got my toenails specially.
Magic.
What about this quiz, then?
Yes, I've been practicing the Derby winners all day.
Yeah, and I know the Cardiff City team that won the cup in 1927.
Hey, that's great, you know, dear.
Of course I do, boy. In goal, Farquharson.
Farquharson.
They don't call goalies Farquharson.
I'm telling you. In goal, Farquharson. Fullbacks, Nelson and Watson.
Nelson used to play bowls, didn't he?
Halfbacks, Keenor, Sloan and Hardy.
Oh, they'd have to have Hardy playing with Nelson in the team.
Forwards, Curtis, Irving, Ferguson, Davis and McLachlan. They beat Arsenal 1-0, the goal scored by Ferguson.
Yeah, that's fantastic, that, Tuff. There's only one thing wrong. That question ain't in the quiz. Listen, I tell you what we ought to do, though, you know, before anybody arrives, why don't we get up on the stage and have a practice run?
Oh, can't we do it down here?
No, it's better on the stage because, you know, you get used to the atmosphere of the lights, the atmosphere.
No.
If you don't get up there, you're not going to get this ale I've bought you.
You know, listen.
Sort that out.
Oh, you're the
Right, Magic. Hey, if he arrives, you will give me the wink, won't you?
I won't let your big moment slip by unnoticed, Selwyn.
Right. Hang on, I want it round that way. Now, I tell you what we'll do. Let's make out that we've got everybody here. You know, so we've got everything. We've got all the audiences in, and we've got the microphones, because I'll give you a microphone. Be about there. All right. So I'll do it as if we're doing it. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a dummy run of that's what they call it, a dummy run. It's not a practice. A dummy run of the sports quiz for Radio North. And as you may have heard, they are sending a researcher to see how the lads do, to assess our potential. And I would like the team to introduce themselves. Thank you, Mr. President.
Jack Bradshaw, Transport and General Workers, reading the Sporting Chronicle.
Harry Nicholson, care of the Department of Social Security, reading sexy paperbacks.
I'm at Edith Crown Street School reading How Green Was My Valley.
Hey, you know when we do it though, I mean that was all right now because it's a bit of a joke, but when we do it properly and say you know, otherwise it'll make a mockery of it. Right, now, I better explain the rules, all right, so I'll explain them to the audience, but you can listen as well. Right. Right, now then, you're probably wondering what this is, ladies and gentlemen. What it is this is like they always have on the radio, and what will happen is, if the lads give a right answer, I'll go. If they give a wrong one, I'll go. Yes, this means that time's up, and this is the end of the game. Right, all right, lads, now you got that, haven't you? Right answer. That's wrong. Time up. End of the game. Right, now then, question number one, Jack. Hey, has anything happened, Jack?
Not yet. I'll tell you when, Selwyn.
Now then, question number one. Now, all these questions have all come from the same book, so you'll all have equal chance. All right, Jack, now, who won the men's singles at Wimbledon in 1923?
Donald Duck.
Come on, hey, come on. Don't, I mean, it's just messing it up like that, and it's not your question anyway, it's his. And it were wrong anyway. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll do it again, all right. Jack, who won the men's singles at Wimbledon in 1923?
Give us a clue.
Tennis player.
I can see him now. Big fella.
With a big red book. No, sorry, Selwyn.
You see, but, you know. Right, I'm sorry, Jack. Now,
What's that supposed to mean?
that means your time's up.
All right, I'll have a guess. Tranmere Rovers.
That is wrong. That means that's wrong, you see. Now, the answer is W.M. Johnston. Right. Okay, so you know now if you're asked. Right. Now then, Harry this time. Who won the Derby in 1923?
Who won the Derby in 1923? Steve Donoghue on Papyrus at 100 to 15.
That is correct. Now then,
Oh, wait a minute. I've won. I want a dining room suite at 350, a bedroom suite at 450. We'll have Nicholas Parsons at 150.
Come on, please. Let's have a bit of order. It's not even that game. Now then, who won the boat race in 1923?
Oh, that's easy. In goal, Fox, and full back.
That can't be right. It's a football team.
That's the only answer I know, Selwyn.
It's only the boat race. Have a guess.
Oh, all right then. Cambridge. Oxford.
I know, but if that had been the real game, you wouldn't have got any marks because you're only allowed one answer to that question. And in any case, you conferred, didn't you? I mean, that you got to do it on your own. It's not allowed. Right, now then. Now we're back to Jack again now, right? Now, anything happened?
Still no news, Selwyn.
Now then, Jack, what year did Bolton play West Ham in the first ever cup final played at Wembley?
Give us a clue.
I'll give you a clue.
You're not allowed to give. Only the chairman can give clues.
The clue is that every question so far has been about things that happened in 1923.
Right, I'll have a guess. 1923.
Yeah, wait a minute, Selwyn. What's that book you're using?
You're not allowed to ask questions. Only I can ask questions. Now get off, Taff. Only the chairman can ask.
The Daily Mirror Sports Annual 1923. The question master's an idiot.
Scarsdale work at men's club? Right. I'll tell Selwyn straight away.
Hey, was it him?
No, it's your mother. She says the programme's just started, and it's not you. It's the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Here we are. Here's your cocoa. Stevenson's Rocket.
Thanks, Alma.
Bradford Northern. And Baldunican for me. He seems very nice.
Who?
The Archbishop of Canterbury.
I know why Eamon didn't come, you know. It's because I found out. Because if you find out, they cancel it, you know. If what they call the subject finds out, you know, they cancel it because it spoils it.
Yeah, well, it's probably all for the best, you know, Selwyn. I mean, you see, the Archbishop would be very upset, you know, if he was ousted by a concert secretary.
It's probably quite good, really, because, I mean, it's not every day you can do a good turn for the Archbishop of Canterbury, is it?
Still, it was a very good programme. A bit religious, mind, but very nice.
I wouldn't upset myself about it if I were you, Selwyn. They'll probably do you next week.
I'm not upset anyway, Maurice. Tell you the truth, I'm glad they didn't do me now, because once you've been done, you've got nothing to look forward to, have you?
If your dreams have gone astray, never mind, oh, never mind. There is still another day, never mind, oh, never mind. If your plans are all askew, and you don't know what to do,